Hello, it's me, Sunfire SG, and we're back for another episode of Craftaway today. And we are back here with the little, I guess, hut, AFK hut for the failed witch farm. If I want to get this witch farm working, I'd have to clear out all this ocean to prevent drowned spawns, and it's not happening. So I'm actually okay with it being a bit of a drowned farm and also ink farm. It's much easier to get ink from here than it is anywhere else at the moment. And yeah, I mean, we're collecting ink at the moment for Bully. Bully's got some big projects. He needs a lot of grey concrete and a lot of black glass, and we're going to spend a bit of time basically collecting a few stacks of ink for him as a bit of a gift, and probably clearing out a few of these drowned as well. Hello. Can I have that trident? Thank you. Honestly, these guys spawn like nobody's business, so we might actually get a decent amount of gold out of this as well. I cleared these guys out not too long ago, so the fact that they're in this sort of number already, kind of shocking, really. I wonder how much the mob cap's actually taken up by these guys. I imagine in Bedrock it's probably quite substantial. Anyway, I'm yammering. Why can I not? There we go. Occasionally in Bedrock you seem to get stuck underwater. Not really sure why yet. But anyway, we're going to carry on, get some ink, and we'll head over to Bully's. There we go. Head over to Bully's and drop that off for him. Hopefully it helps him out. I'm thinking maybe about 5 or 6 stacks. We'll see how we go. This place is a little insane at night. I mean, it's a great little farm, really. Don't really need to turn zombies into drowned with these sort of spawn rates on them. Yeah. And they all seem to drop tridents too, so yeah, we're getting a few levels out of this as well. A little bit longer yet to get all these ink sacks though. And that is that. Didn't take as long as expected. They seem to sort of spawn in packs of about 2 or 3. And yeah, I think 9 and a bit stacks should be enough for your Bully for now, and if you do want to come out this way, it seems to be a pretty good spot for squid spawning. I mean, you've got a little bit of ocean over there, they spawn there, a little bit of ocean over here, they spawn there. I'm pretty sure you could probably turn that into a pretty good ink farm if you were willing to clear all the water and dig it down to the bedrock level. I'm not doing that. I've already found out that my slime chunk is broken. Although saying that it is supposed to be fixed in 1.9, so I'm waiting on that to come out. Now, as for this, we need to go over to Bully's base now and kind of drop this off somewhere nice for him. Alright, Bully, here you go. 1 ink delivery. We'll actually pop it back in the chest I left with the iron, which he's used, so I'm assuming, judging by the structures up here, he's got a couple of iron farms and things, that the base is under progress. Now, I don't know, actually, if I'm allowed to show that. I will check with... No, I am, because he's released an episode with it, so it's fine. That's something to check out, though. Check out his videos, because that witch farm is such a great Bedrock witch farm now. It was working so well. Wow, that was quick. Okay, we're going to go ahead and pop a sign on here. SunCorp ink delivery. Soul. There we go. And it's a joke, of course, because, you know, being ginger, I don't have a soul. But there you go, Bully. Hopefully that saves you a bit of time. I know you're near an ocean. You could probably do that yourself, but you are very limited on time, so I'm hoping, good sir, that that helps you out considerably. Anyway, back to what we had planned for this episode. I just wanted to point out we finally fixed the chicken cooker. So it's got an on-off switch now for occasionally when the hopper clock not breaks. It's not the hopper clock that breaks. It's the fact that redstone acts a bit weird in Bedrock Edition, and it's a much shorter distance to it shutting off, I guess, like not working. Occasionally the lava sort of stays out on the dispenser. So that's got a reset switch as well. The hopper clock is new. Previously I was doing it manually, but I was finding that the chickens explode out of here after they get to a certain number. With this here, doesn't happen. Baby chickens stay in there. As soon as they grow up, the hopper clock, pop them off, and cook chicken for days. So that's that. Now there is one more thing I would like to show you before we do anything else this episode, and that is, well, obviously I've moved some of the robots around just to kind of make it feel like there's a bit of life here. I mean, this one's my favourite because he's quite worried. He's carrying all this lava. You know, safety first at SunCorp, of course. And out here, we've got our car park. So I've got to do a little bit of terraforming, and that's what we're going to be doing in this episode. We're going to be trying to hide some lighting, getting this kind of looking very flush. I was hoping to do the park last episode, and I kind of hope to do it this episode, but I feel like we're going to run out of time. We're not going to be able to give it enough love. It needs a lot of love. It needs a lot of attention. We are getting so many horses spawning here. I really need to do something about that. But yeah, I wanted to give this area a bit of love. Give it a bit of sparkle. A bit of life. This, however, I'm not sure on. There is literally no way to make a car in Minecraft look good. Because, let's just stand next to it. When have you ever stood next to a car that's not like a giant 4x4? Where it's a good meter taller than your head when you're standing at ground level. It doesn't happen. Even with a big Land Rover or something, that does not... It's not really a thing. So I'm not sure about this. I'm going to leave this to you guys. Car, yay or nay? Should it stay? Should it go? I'm leaning towards go. I just don't feel like it works. I mean, I like that we've got the roads. I like that we've got the car parks. Is it essential to have cars like this in the world? When you can kind of know already that cars are part of this. You can imagine cars being here, but when you see something like that, it doesn't really work, does it? That's my feelings on it anyway. I would love to hear your feelings. I'm going to be putting a poll in the top right-hand corner right about now. Ding! Just as the rain starts. Look at that. I'm magic. We are going to be putting in a bit of vegetation in here, hiding the light. The slime chunk is broken. It will be fixed. That, I think, yeah, I think I said 1.9. I think that's what I got told by Bully. So I'm waiting on that to see. If not, this entire slime chunk that we've dug down to bedrock is a complete waste of time. Which is a pain. But we'll leave that for now. Please ignore my cat meowing in the background. It's 7 PM and he is hungry, so I'm about to go feed him now, which will keep him quiet. And then when we come back, I will be zooshing. I don't know. We're going to make him look pretty. What's the word that they use in the fashion industry? Like zooshing. I think it's zooshing. I don't know. I'm tired. Leave me alone. We're going to be making this place look pretty. That's what we're going to do. So you've caught me on a bit of a sapling spree, I guess you could call it. We're going to basically try and fill this place with as many trees as we can. Try and get it looking as natural as possible. I want a mixed forest here. I'm not going to do too much down here because obviously I've got to do a bit more terraforming around here. And I'm not going to be doing that this episode. I'm probably going to do that off camera. I'm not too worried about it. It's a fairly small task, so I'm not really too worried about it. Oh, look at that. They're already growing. I'm not worried about it too much being on camera. The real issue here is hiding all the lighting. That's definitely going to be an issue. Now, I know that path blocks are kind of transparent, so you can put a lighting source underneath it. So maybe I'll get away with doing a little bit of that. Let's start bone mealing a few things. Ooh, we're getting some nice big oaks as well. Yeah, this is going to be good, I think. Is that going to grow? Yep, it is. You're not going to grow, though, are you? Oh, no, you are. Okay. I stand corrected. I suppose the benefit of oak is it will grow pretty much anywhere. Now, how are we going here? Is it looking... Ooh, I like it. Sometimes there's a benefit to, you know, the bog standard sort of trees. That's probably not going to grow, is it? No, that's not going to grow. That's fine. You're not going to grow. You will, because oak will grow pretty much anywhere. Bam, there we go. Same with you. Oh, we've got some ferns as well. I've got quite a few sort of bits and bats to... Let's get rid of that actually, see if that helps. There we go. Bits and bats to sort of help with the whole process here. And any of the ones that don't grow, I can... Oh no. That's got silk touch, that'll do. Okay. Where'd my axe go? Oh, there it is. Okay. Yeah, so basically I'm going to carry on here, bone mealing what I can, just tinkering with some of the looks of the trees, because obviously certain ones aren't going to work. Yeah, I'll get some nice flowers here too. That's good. I was a little worried that we wouldn't be able to get a variety of flowers. I have brought some with me just in case. But I think we're going to have a fairly decent mix here. We're still going to get the odd sheep spawning. I'm not too worried about that. I could be frustrated by it, but you know what? It adds to it. SunCorp obviously has a little bit of livestock here and there. But we just want to add a little bit of variation, a little bit of height, and a little bit of depth in the build here. Is that going to grow? It's probably not going to grow, is it? Let's get rid of that one. Are you going to grow? You are. Excellent. Is it jingles? It's an oak tree. Okay. So yeah, I'm just going to continue here, bone mealing and planting away, and I'll probably cut back relatively soon just to kind of show the finished product. I'm not going to go too far into the background here because I have actually got some plans for... Wow, you're taking a lot of time for an oak. Let's try and replant you somewhere. Maybe here? No? No! Wow. It is rare for an oak tree not to grow in these circumstances. Okay, we'll move that one as well. Let's go here. Sure that's not going to stop it? Yes, there we go. So yeah, I'm going to cut back relatively soon, just to kind of show you how it's all come together, and how it's all looking here in the car park of the lab. But yeah, I've got some plans for out this way. I'm kind of debating whether I want to rework the iron farms. I know that Bully's put in a couple of iron farms since taking all of our iron, and his iron farms are absolutely just blazing it. They are insanely fast. So I think we could probably work on optimizing our own iron farms a little bit. A little bit. We'll see how we get on, I guess. So I'll see you soon. Alright, I think we're done here. We've got a lot of vegetation in here. It's looking pretty sheltered, and that's kind of what I want to go for. You know, a lot of these sort of new sort of science labs and industrial complexes that you do see in most modern towns and cities have a lot of green spaces, and that's kind of what I want to go for. And they tend to go for a more... Like, they'll have little bits like this which are really, really structured, and the rest of it will kind of be a bit of a mishmash of lots of different vegetation to kind of make it feel like they're not actually impeding on you know, the natural environment, when really they're probably doing a lot of damage to it. Not that SunCorp is involved in that sort of activity, of course. You know, we're very environmentally responsible. I mean, that's why we've got, you know, renewable energy and chicken generators and all that kind of razzmatazz. The true test is, what does it look like from my office? Because I don't really want to see the peons' cars. Yep, no, it's pretty good. I mean, we've got to decide whether that car stays or goes, really. That's up to you guys. But But yeah, I don't have to look at my pathetic workers anymore. I can enjoy the natural outlook of this little car park here. And you still get a good view of the town, and that's kind of what I wanted. I wanted to hide the car park, but keep a clear view of the town. And I think we've achieved that. So with that, we're going to end the episode today. I hope you've enjoyed it, and yeah, we'll see you guys next time. Bye for now.